So there's this couple on TikTok. The guy's gay and he's married a woman and she knows he's gay.
Hey ladies! Welcome back to my channel. It's your host, London Lamborghini. And in today's video, have you ever thought about marrying a gay man? Welcome to my channel. If you're new here, I'm London Lamborghini, your host. And if you don't know about me, I am an ex-trophy wife in training and a former sprinkle girly turned 4B movement. Now, for those of you who don't know about the new trophy wife situation, that situation broke me to my core. And since no one really has any solutions about how to spot a man like that, I've decided to remove myself from the dating pool completely. So, in the meantime, I'm going to make videos about decentering men, help you guys protect your peace, get your life back on track, and get to that bag. So subscribe so you don't miss any new videos, and let's get into the video.
So there's this couple on TikTok. The guy's gay and he's married a woman and she knows he's gay and he takes care of her and pays for everything, and they're just like besties, and she's his beard and he does, his thing. He has boyfriends and she just lives an amazing life with her gay bestie husband. And I'm just like, that is so freaking awesome. Like, come on.
It's like we married, but it's like no sex. And we fuck whoever.
So I just found out what a lavender marriage was. Back in my day, they were called mustaches. I don't even know why they were called mustaches, honestly, but I'm down. Like, I would get married to my gay best friend. If I'm not married to a woman by the time I'm like 40, I would marry my gay best friend. Build a life. We could buy property together, do taxes together. He does his own thing. I do my own thing. Our partners, understand, because it ain't gonna be no messy shit. That sounds like a dream come true. Who want to marry me? Like, I would get married to a gay man. Like, let's go. Let's do it.
Lavender marriages are making a comeback because of Donald Trump. Gen Z brought it back because of the abysmal dating scene and the economic woes. They brought the term back from the dead when they began popularizing the marriage of convenience all over this app as an alternative to a love match. But Gen Z had visualized lavender marriages with a twist. While in the past, queer people sought lavender marriages to escape social persecution, Gen Zers of all sexual orientations thought of them more as a way to escape financial insecurity. And honestly, I think I'm down for this, right? I want to escape financial insecurity. So I might not be the most attractive person, but I am officially taking applications for a lavender marriage. Since former President Donald Trump has been reelected, and with his alt-right conservative agenda looming on the horizon, lavender marriages has begun to shapeshift back to its original form, fearing that rainbow and civil rights will be undone, just like the reproductive rights. Some queer TikTokers are worried that they may once again have to seek shelter in lavender marriages. In the U.S., the concept of lavender marriages dates back to the early 20th century when same-sex marriage was illegal and it was very dangerous to be openly queer. A public-facing marriage between two people of the opposite sex was used to conceal one or both of their sexualities and thereby protect their job, their privacy, and their physical safety. The most common lavender marriages back then was usually between a gay man and a straight woman, especially in old Hollywood. Many lavender marriages were essentially open secrets, but the arrangements allowed queer actors to continue working despite the morality clauses in their contracts. Here's some good news. Even though it feels like we're backsliding, this is not 1920. The biggest difference between then and now is that today we have the benefit of decades of queer visibility behind us. Because of what our queer elders endured, we have much more space to be creative with our relationships and to recognize that romantic marriage isn't the only legitimate expression expression of love and devotion. There are plenty of people in happy lavender marriages. On TikTok, many have shared stories about marrying their best friend. They've done it for all sorts of reasons, like for better health care, to buy a house together, to raise kids together. The rise in platonic marriages, the growing interest in polygamy and communal living, and the enduring queer concept of chosen family are examples of how queer culture has paved the way for us all to reimagine the relationships that are central to our lives. So while history may threaten to repeat itself, there's no putting the gay toothpaste back in the tube. Regardless of how many laws may change, queer people will always create life outside the bounds. They're not saying we shouldn't fight to protect our civil rights, including the right to same-sex marriage, but it feels right, then yeah, go ahead and get a lavender marriage. Build a cute, loving home with someone who respects you and gives you the space and will never utter the words, your body, my choice.
A gay man will always give a girl princess treatment, unlike a straight man. So ladies, if you really want princess treatment, it's time for you to consider having a lavender wedding. Because a queer man is always going to protect you more than a straight man would. That's just how it is. We hold women closer to our hearts because I believe that gay men, queer men, are more in touch with masculine and feminine energy on an equal level, which is why we understand both sexes' feelings and we respect people more. If you're a girl and you decide to date a gay man, you're never going to feel like you don't know where you stand with him. He's always going to be honest with you, and obviously you've laid out the boundaries before you've even chosen to get together. But I'm being dead serious when I say that women and gay men should start dating, because at the end of the day, we're just wasting our time here with other men who we try and date because they are not equipped with the tools to properly give us the treatment that we deserve. Men literally have us out here screaming in excitement for when they text us a good morning text. Seriously, what has the world come to? If you're a woman and you think a man who you date always treats you bad, it's probably time to have a lavender wedding. Get married with a gay man. You're not his beard, he's not hiding his sexuality, but you're simply enjoying a relationship together. Maybe not love from physical contact, but love from emotional contact, which at the end of the day outdoes physical love in every way possible, because an emotional connection will survive decades, if not a lifetime.
This video right here is only for the girls, or like anyone who doesn't identify as a man. If you are a man, I love you so much, but you're dismissed. Hey girl, I am currently taking applications for a lavender marriage. I am not joking. This is a serious inquiry, okay? I can be your husband, I can be your wife, I can be your dog. I will be whatever the fuck you want me to be. All you have to do is marry me so that I can afford to pay a mortgage, utilities, and taxes. That's it. You can mess around with whoever you want, whenever you want. I don't care. In fact, I encourage it. Have fun. Live your best life. I don't own you and you don't own me, but we could negotiate on that. If owning me is something you'd be into, we can totally talk about it. All I ask is that when that monthly payment comes due, you are showing up with your half. And all I ask is that you be on time with those payments, because reliability is very important to me and you should know that. Some things that I bring to the table, since you have a right to know, I am a licensed therapist. So I not only allow you to talk about your problems, but I would greatly encourage it if that's something that you're interested in. I work out every day, and I'm in pretty good shape, I would say, so I could beat some ass for you if I had to. Not that you'd need me to, but that perk is there. It's on the table if you'd like to take it, okay? I've got a lot of money in savings. I'm very smart with my money, but I'm not stingy, you know? So I'd be taking care of you, you know? And I'd really like to go on maybe 2-3 vacations a year with you, at least. I actually love to clean. Like, it literally brings me joy to clean, so that's great. I have a good eye for interior design. Just know that if you are a millennial gray girly, I respect and I honor that, but it is time for you to scroll away. It's not gonna work, okay? I cook decently well. I'm learning. I've got the basics down, but I'm really, really excited to like diversify my cooking skills. So you won't be dealing with any of this bullshit planned incompetence with me, okay? You're my wife, not my mother. I have superb taste in music. This is not an opinion. This has been confirmed by many people. I also have a dog named Lulu, and she does come with me. This is a package deal, okay? She's about 28 pounds. She's pretty small. She's absolutely adorable. I love her so much. She doesn't lick, which I love, and she's very sweet. She loves cuddles, and that's great, because me, on the other hand, I do not, okay? But I could learn if that's something that you'd require. Now, my baggage. I've got $80,000 in student loan debt, but who doesn't? I absolutely have to sleep with either a fan or white noise of some kind playing, which shouldn't really matter to you, because I'm sorry to say, I do not like sharing a bed with anyone. So lovingly, I'm gonna say, stay the fuck out of my bedroom. Okay, we'll get you your own. I listen to music all the time. Remember, the music is like absolutely phenomenal. The music taste is so good, but it's always plain, it's constant, and it's always very loud, okay? And that's one thing I may not be willing to change, so just know that. It's kind of a deal breaker. I do have a habit of only buying shitty cars and driving them until the wheels literally fall off. That's not an exaggeration, it's happened several times. So if that makes you feel unsafe, let's just keep our vehicle life separate, okay? And honestly, that's it. That's it. If you have any follow-up questions, I'd be happy to answer those in the comments. Please know that I live in northern Minnesota and I am not willing to relocate. Okay, so maybe you want to consider being the one to relocate. And I'm being so fucking serious right now. I'm not joking. Please apply.
I'm in a loving relationship with my husband, but if stuff starts getting a little too like Project 2025, are there 2 women that would be interested in like a lavender marriage? Just think about this for a second. So like 4 full-time incomes could yield a very nice house, right? Or like a decent-sized house with wonderful vacations. Couple of hard boundaries, like we love to watch Grey's Anatomy. Christmas starts on November 1st. The trees go up. Like that's just a given. So sorry. We like Disney, but we're boycotting Disney World for the next 4 years because no money to red states. So Disneyland Paris, Disneyland Tokyo, Disneyland California. Open for all of those, but also like just tropical vacations would be great. We have 2 golden doodles, perhaps some children down the line. We can MacGyver that with a turkey baster, or do it the old-fashioned way, just giggle the whole way through it. You can sleep with whoever you want. We just require details on Sunday morning brunch. What else? Oh, we can get our nails done, pedicures. That's like a every other week kind of standard, especially with 4 incomes. That'd be nice. What else? What other ideas do we have? I'll do your hair. I'm really good at hair. We'll tell you if your shoes go well with your outfit. I don't know, whatever else you think you might need. But lavender marriage sounds good, just in case stuff gets a little crazy. We're in Connecticut.
Thank you for staying until the end of the video. If you're new here, welcome again. I am London Lamborghini and I make videos about decentering men. Now, my opinions on the lavender marriage. Personally, I know that all women have a patriarchal attachment to the idea of marriage, the nuclear family, and just relationships, being in a romantic relationship in general. So is this a solution or a desperate final attempt at romantic relationships? Is this a platonic solution to a desperate final attempt at romantic relationships? Is it because we can't let go of the idea of marriage? Is it because we can't let go of the idea of having a nuclear family? So we are attempting to contort our behavior to try and fit into that mode as much as possible? Or is this just a fun way to have a fun companion, a fun and sassy companion? From what I've heard from these videos, I would definitely love to try this. It sounds fun, it sounds harmless. However, I have not done a lot of research into it to hear about the survivor stories on the other side. So if I do some more digging and come up with some more research, I'll be sure to share it with you guys. However, I do not believe in dabbling in things that I have not thoroughly researched because I just don't like wasting my time. I'm not into taking risks in that way. Life is short. I don't have time to be messing around in these streets doing the whoop whoop rah 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 the 1 2 3 looking like a clown at the end of it. I like to research things and know what I'm getting into before I get into stuff. So I'm not completely sold on this idea, but let me know what you think in the comments. I would love to hear your thoughts. And until then, stay pretty, ladies.